presidential candidates hold on Easter Sunday, April 17, a press briefing to affirm they will not withdraw amid calls to boost the chances of the second top contender to beat the frontrunner. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, Senator Panfilo Lacson, and former Defense Secretary Norberto Gonzales claimed the event was a show of unity. Vice presidential candidates Senate President Vicente Tito Sotto III and Willie Ong joined them as well at the Peninsula Manila. Senator Manny Pacquiao, who was said to be one of the presidentiables who would attend, did not show up. The presidential bets claim they all share an experience where the camp of a certain candidate allegedly tried to talk them into withdrawing from the presidential race. In describing the people associated with the alleged withdrawal overtures, Gonzales cites retired Commission on Elections Commissioner Rowena Guanzon, a known Robredo supporter. Moreno also mentions the words dilawan, pinklawan, and ocho inidoro, a derogatory term for the opposition's 2019 Senate slate. Lacson mentions former Quezon City Mayor June Simon, but the Robredo camp says Simon is not authorized to speak for the team. Moreno, who lags behind Robredo in Pulse Asia's March survey, says the vice president should withdraw from the race instead.
I'm calling for Leni to withdraw. Kasi whatever you're doing is not effective against the Marcos. Withdraw, come and join us.
But Lacson says it was only the Manila mayor's personal position when asked whether all the presidential bets in the briefing share the same view. The presidential aspirants also deny their coordinated move was a display of macho culture and that the briefing was not anti-Robredo. Later on Sunday, Robredo asks her supporters not to get distracted and instead focus on the campaign, especially with a little over 3 weeks left before the May 9 polls. Isko Moreno's call for Vice President Leni Robredo to back out of the presidential race and give survey laggards like him a chance comes as a surprise even to his inner circle of advisors. Moreno did not mention it during the meeting held right before the press conference to plan out their messaging, according to two people present in the meeting. However, Moreno says he was merely answering journalists' questions honestly and reacting to former Defense Secretary Norberto Gonzales, who brought up the need for Robredo to withdraw.
It's only a reaction to what Secretary Norberto is saying, his analysis, and it makes sense. Sabi nga, kumbaga sa basketball, pag hindi makashoot yung player, sub mo.
Though the sequence of events bears Moreno out, his campaign team says they have been holding mobile phone survey results showing Moreno, not Robredo, has a better chance of beating Marcos if it were a two-way race. Moreno also already made a vague reference to Robredo's withdrawal days before the joint press conference after he was asked about Ikaw Muna Pilipinas' calls for him to make the supreme sacrifice by withdrawing and backing the vice president.
Ang pinakamaganda, siguro, yung hindi na nag-go-grow na kandidato dahil they're talking to their own echo chamber should also do the same. Supreme sacrifice.
The idea for the press conference came from Moreno's inner circle. It was presented to Lacson, who eventually agreed to it and invited fellow candidates Gonzales and Senator Manny Pacquiao, who were both listed as signatories in their joint unity statement. Senator Manny Pacquiao did not attend the press conference.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
Fuel prices will increase Tuesday, April 19, according to advisories sent by oil companies on Monday, April 18. After 2 straight weeks of rollbacks, Caltex, Clean Fuel, Jetty, Petrogas, PTT Philippines, Sea Oil, Pilipinas Shell, and Unioil announced gasoline prices will rise by 45 centavos per liter and diesel by 1 peso and 70 centavos per liter. Oil companies offering kerosene say the increase will be at 45 centavos per liter. Global prices went down in the past 2 weeks after large economies announced they would tap their oil reserves. But Reuters reports tight supply still worries the market as the Russia-Ukraine war continues. Pole vault star Obiena, who almost missed the Southeast Asian Games, will serve as Team Philippines' flag bearer in the regional showpiece in Hanoi, Vietnam on May 12. Obiena, who is expected to defend the SEA Games gold medal he won in 2019 with a 5.45 meters clearance, calls the opportunity an honor. He adds, "All I can do for now is to train harder and be better and smarter. I really want to defend my SEA Games title." Philippine Olympic Committee President Abraham Bambol Tolentino bears they nominated both Obiena and weightlifting Olympic gold medalist Heidelin Diaz to be the Philippines' joint flag bearers, but the SEA Games allows only one flag bearer for each country. Obiena and Diaz are part of the 656 Filipino athletes to compete in Vietnam as the Philippines aims to defend its overall championship. The country will take part in 39 of the 40 sports Hanoi will host in the biennial meet that will run until May 23. For the first time in more than 6 years, K-pop legends 21 reunite for a live performance on Sunday, April 17 on the second day of Coachella 2022. After performing some of her biggest hits during 88 Rising set, CL invited fellow 21 members Dara, Bom, and Minzy on stage for their 2011 signature hit, I Am the Best. While the 421 members have been reuniting for anniversaries and special celebrations, the Coachella 2022 reunion is the group's first time to gather together for a live performance since 2015. Meanwhile, Big Hit Music confirms on Sunday, April 17, K-pop sensation BTS will be releasing a new album on June 10. The agency adds further details about the album will be provided at a later date. The announcement comes after the global superstars release a teaser at the end of their Permission to Dance on Stage concert in Las Vegas, which ended with a date June 10, 2022 shown. In related news, K-pop boy group 17 releases their first English-language single called Darling. According to Billboard, the song is the group's love letter and a gesture of gratitude to their fanbase, Carrots. Darling is the first track off the group's upcoming fourth studio album due in May.